Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. 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 And looks like we all gathered here for this seminar. We were thinking about it. Alhamdulillah. Wa laqatul muttaqin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulil kareem. Bismillah wa barakatillah. We did this seminar. We actually been planning to do it for a long time, but last time we did it in 2019. It's been a while, but this is what we are trying to do. You can see the mission statement. Our main person who's instrumental is Shakeel. He's been preparing everybody to come up with it. So I will just go and introduce basic theme, what we are going to do, what we are going to cover in this seminar. So starting with this, what do we think to introduce everybody with, like, you know, especially our young crowd or the people who are not very familiar with the So if they're not very familiar, this is what we are trying to do to, you know, like empower our young folks for tomorrow's productive and creative workforce. What it means is we are going to participate only for the job market in the public sector, but we intend to make this program or extend it for other areas as well. And like you can read, we bridge the gap between eager young adults and experienced mentors, like, you know, all those mentor people who have experience working in this workforce, and, you know, creating a new vibrant community for us by working together. So I have some of those slides to share with you. This is the seminar title, IIT Job Seeker Seminar for Public Sector, like I mentioned earlier. Our team, Shakeel, Aris, Rabi is not here, Hamza, and myself. We are trying to help people to understand the scenario. This slide, it has a lot of things, but I just want to get your attention to it on those highlighted areas. Like, a lot of time we come across that people are not aware what is available in these public sector. So what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to show is, if you could notice, this is page 26, right? And we are not halfway through because most of the people are from IT background, so I displayed just one portion of it. Public sector, just the LA County, has like over 100,000 jobs, 100,000 jobs. And they have all kind of categories. Whatever your background is, you can fit in it, anywhere. So what I'm actually trying to show is, look, halfway through, and each page has like 50 plus jobs. So there's so much opening. Other thing I wanted to show, like, you know, the salaries would normally attract people, like how much salary we are getting, like what are the scales. These are the job titles, and this is only for the information. So very basic job, which is like, you know, you can see from what range to what range, and if you become a manager or, you know, like excel in it, so you can see the jobs are going like 14,000 and above. There are other jobs. So just to attract you that these are pretty lucrative positions. It's not like very basic. If you excel in it, you could make a lot of money with it. And when we talk further, you will see like how many privileges and, you know, benefits are in here. Coming to the meat, this is what we are going to share with you today. Introduction, just to kind of give you an orientation what we are going to cover, and then walk through like the whole process, like how to get in, how to look for a job and how to apply for it. Hamza is going to demonstrate, give us a walkthrough and demonstrate how to do it. Then what I was just talking about, the fringe boundaries, there are a lot of benefits working in public sector. That's why a lot of people, and we actually encourage our people, folks as well, they have like doubts, different kind of mindset, like, you know, I got stuck, or whether the you know, like the edge, the technological edge or something. But there's so much available, not only from that perspective, but other. And then we actually wanted to share with you a success story. Our regular Muslimi, he couldn't make it today, but he was actually trying to share his, like path and all that struggle he actually went through. And then the main thing which we actually geared up for everybody is the program which Shakeel will cover in detail. And with this, I will hand it over to Hamza to, walk us through.
Can you hear me all right?
Lower, the mic.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just scroll up the mouse. Yeah, there you go. And one more. There you go.
Okay, let me guys get out of this.
So, you want to introduce us with the headaches?
Yeah,
or
sure.
you just want to go directly over there?
So basically, why we are here, right? So we'll dive right into it. We got a brief introduction from Brother Yameen. So how to apply for a job? Government job. Everybody says, government job. How to apply for a job? There's so many jobs. How do I differentiate? Where do I go? How do I apply? So it's pretty simple. They've made it easy for us as well. So governmentjob.com, one word, governmentjobs.com. And once you go here, you'll see the sign up page or login page. You'll go ahead and sign up. Once you sign up, it requires your email address, it requires your first and last name. And without even signing up, you can view the jobs. But to apply for a job, you have to sign up. So you have to log into the system so that the system can recognize you. You have to upload your documents, your files, your credentials, your degrees, your resume, any certificates that you have related to your jobs, whatever you're trying to apply. Every job is different. It could be that you're applying for a systems analyst position, but every systems analyst position, the requirements based on the department is different. Basic things are same, but some specific things that they require, so they will add on to that particular job bulletin. So you have to follow, you have to watch that. All right, let's go ahead and search for a job first, and then we'll go ahead and log in and sign up.
We could actually
No
use the
problem.
mouse.
I'll come over there.
Okay.
I'll come over there.
Wait,
Technical difficulties, right?
or you could see on the
It's a
screen.
part of the job.
Hamza,
Gee.
you could actually look at the.
Actually, you know what?
You need to type it.
What if I sit down? Oh, what is come?
Yeah.
Right. So these things actually happen, right?
Microphone.
These things actually happen. So let's go ahead and look for a job. Anybody brought a resume? You brought a resume? What's your field? Field of expertise? What? Business. All right. So you've been looking for a job?
Like a business
Have you been
analyst.
looking for a job?
Yeah, we could look.
Just relax. Just don't worry about it. I'm just asking you a question. Just respond back. So this is a live demonstration. So what kind of jobs have you been looking for? Give me some titles. Anything. Tutoring?
Yes.
Tutoring for business? All right, let's see if we can find that. Tutoring. Business tutoring. Let's do that.
Just business for the business.
So without even typing in a city or anything, I get a lot of jobs back all the way to Vancouver. But we don't want to do that. We want to find something close by, correct?
Yes.
All right. So Los Angeles, California.
Your S is missing in lots.
Okay. All right, there you go. So Information Technology Business Analyst, Chief Consumer and Business Affairs, Disadvantaged Business Enterprise Liaison Officer, health program analyst, librarian. So basically the keywords are present in that job description. So that's why these jobs are popping up. So don't get scared. This is not what I'm looking for. But you have to go in, open the job, read the bulletin, so that you're aware of what's going on. So if you see on the left-hand side, County of Los Angeles, it'll give you much more categories: Mountains Recreation and Conservation Authority. What are the organizations which are affiliated with government sectors and they are offering the job? So that's what it means. Now top categories. Now fine-tuning it: business, IT computers, community and social service, database administrator. So these are all related to business. Now you can also try to look for where you're looking for. If you're starting up, so I would say anywhere from 20,000 plus to 40,000 plus. So there are 101 jobs offering 20,000 plus base salary. All right. So we have 60,000 plus base salary for 88 jobs that are available in the market. People are looking to hire. So this should raise some eyebrows, like wow. All right, let's go find a job, right? So if we raise some eyebrows on library, let's go look at this. So salary 80,000 minimum. It just says librarian level 4. Okay, let's exit out that. So this is something high level. Let's look for level 1.
Say 40.
Hamza, I think the internship that you...
Yes, we'll go there. Yes, we'll go there. All right, let's just go and look at this, right? So we'll have an idea. Okay, so basic information: salary. It breaks down into monthly and annually right here. Location, where is it? Bulletin, opening date. It was opened approximately a month ago. What's the department? Treasurer and tax collector. All right, closing date is in 2 days. Better apply now, huh? All right, so what's the mission? It gives you a brief description about the department. Come to our team. Benefits. So benefits, you click here and it'll take you to the benefits page. It'll give you more details about that. Now let's go into the job. What are they offering? So under general supervision, analyze business needs, facilitates an elicitation of user requirements, document prioritization, business requirements, and verify the project deliverables. All right. How do you qualify for this? So if you keep scrolling down, it gives you about the duties. You can read through. Selection requirements. So what is the basic thing that they are requiring for you to enter into that job? Well, how do they qualify you? So this is the basic thing. You must have a bachelor's degree from an accredited college in our university in computer science, or managed information systems, or business administration, or a related field. All right, it could be anything. And in addition to that, 5 years of paid experience. All right. Option 2. If you don't have a degree, that's option 2. If you don't have a degree, you have 8 years of full-time experience, paid experience, gained within the previous 10 years performing business or systems analysis. All right. Much more. If you don't even have that, you should have at least 2 years of full-time paid experience gained within the previous 10 years at the level of Orange County, Los Angeles County Information Technology Business Analyst. Right, so you can read through. So it's very detail-oriented. So once you're applying for that job, make sure the category that they're requiring, essential job functions. So these functions, let me just close this up. All right, there you go. All right, essential duties. So this is what they're requiring. So make sure you have these main points in your resume. Something that you have done already. Something if you haven't, if you're starting up, if you have done projects in schools, you have done conferences, you have attended conferences. So all those will count as an experience within those categories, and make sure the main points like MS Visio, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, business project modeling, adapting to change, these are hot words. So these should be in your resume so that the system, when it goes through, when it's trying to identify if you are qualified enough, so it should recognize that you are qualified based on these keywords, and it's not going to throw you out of the system as non-qualified. Right, I'll jump right into. Okay, this site, governmentjobs.com, you'll find job for every city, every single city. You'll find everything that's related to government, you'll find it here. Let's see, if you want something, you want to move, and you want to move to San Francisco. And bam, all the jobs of San Francisco are right here. San Mateo, San Lorenzo, San Carlos, San Francisco, everything within that vicinity, everything's there. So you don't have an option of where do I find a job. So this is where you find a job. Right, now let's go into
This is county.
just county. So this is just LA County. So if you type in same URL, governmentjobs.com/careers/LA County. Once you type this, all the jobs related to LA County will pop up right here. Now, how to browse this website? Top right corner. Once sign in, we'll get to that in a bit. So if you filter this, like there was a filter on the other one on the left hand side, right here. Some basic filtrations right here on this side. Now on this website, the filter is on the right. So type.
If you want, my profile is there. You could actually just in case.
Right. Filter. If you want by department, job category, like business, IT, medical related, job type, what kind of job is it, estimated salary or exam type. So let's do job category. All right, so we have 911 telecommunications, accounting and finance. We have child support, one job is available there. We have community services, database administration. We have 5 jobs over there available. We have where's executive management. There's 10 jobs available in executive management. Forensics, we have 4 jobs. Food services, somebody likes to cook, there you go. That's your job right there. Fleet services, repairing cars or transportation, those jobs are right there. If you want to work in forestry, up in the fields or in public sector, in health services, there you go. IT and computers, 15 jobs. Yes, we'll get to that. Oh, there you go. Internship. So let's go into that. So we have 14 jobs in internships. So you must apply to at least all of them, right? All the jobs are qualifiable. So let's look into this. All right. So what are they asking for? Essential job functions. You have 5 bullet points. Requirements. Foster youth program, county youth bridges of opportunity program. So these are all the programs related to this job. Anybody who's looking for a job in foster youth program is going to pick up this list. Once you qualify, they're going to pick up this list and see where you stand in the banding list and most probably call you. And then you have examination content, like what should you prepare for when you apply for the job. Once they qualify you, they try to weigh you by learning potential. What's your learning potential? What's your responsibility? If you have customer focus or not. If you are working with information like data with consumer data. All right, so that's that. Let's look at another one, and then we'll dive into how to create your profile. Student professional worker. So this is a very generic clerical data entry job, but this is a very easy way to get the foot in the door. Essential job from what you will be doing: assisting in collecting and analyzing statistics, doing research, making investigations, assisting in preparation of reports, preparation of press and radio releases, performance of laboratory. So you may think like, I don't need these things, but this is a very how should I say this? Not the right mindset. When I was going to college, I used to work for a jewelry store, a high-end jewelry store in the mall, right? So I worked there for about 5 years, and the training I received at that jewelry store, my field is IT, information technology, right? The training I received over there, it still works for me. It still benefits me till now. So never think that anything that's coming your way, any training that you're getting, is a waste of time. Never think that way. All right, so performance of laboratory tests, group supervision and training of juvenile wards and courts, assists in work related to the administration and manpower program. So all these are things that you will be doing. All right, let's go and sign in or sign up. So basically, it's asking you for a username and password to create a username and password. Let's log in instead. Do you want?
You need to just save.
Save.
You have 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Right. So profile. So this is your basic profile. Your contact information is gonna go here. Your personal information, your driver's license, all the things, what you have, a master's degree, what's your minimum compensation requirement, they ask you that. What's your objective, a brief objective right here. Let's go to the next point. What is your work experience? If you don't have work experience here, you will enter your experience related to your projects at your school, right? Whatever project, whatever classes you took, whatever projects you went through, this is where you will enter those. Right, address of the place that you are working. So you're basically creating a profile of what you are doing currently. What's your title? What's your salary? And these are the job duties and summaries of the person doing the job. Like this is what a person is actually doing. So you have to input everything over there, and then you can add more experience. Depends upon how much experience you have, how many jobs you had recently. Let's go to next. Education. So you have to add your education related.
And we should move to the next topic.
Okay. So your certificates, licenses. I think. So you type in languages you speak, supplemental information. Next, add references if you have. So this is the basic information that you will input to actually set up your profile when you apply for a job. Let's see what's in there.
Brave browser paradise. What are you looking for?
Our slides.
PowerPoint?
Slides Brave वो जो ऊपर yeah
That's okay.
next one, yes, this one. Now next one, IIT jobs.
No, on the right, all the way on the right. Yeah.
All right. So
Just hit the slide on the right slideshow, then it will become large.
okay, resume tips. Let me have your resume. Let's see.
Oh yes, it's actually the folder.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So we'll just go through it.
Oh, no problem.
Right, so objective you have, that's really good. Education, very basic, relevant courses you've taken. Okay, volunteer experience, technical skills, interpersonal skills, awards, that's really good. So put your education all the way at the bottom. Highlight your experience, and your courses will go with the education. Your experience will go on the top, right? So here you don't have any experience because of you're still in school, or you're applying, you're graduated, correct? You're still in school. All right, fine. So basically, I will create I will create a section which will say experience. There you will add your projects, all the projects that you've done, the courses that you've taken, whatever group meeting that you did. If you led something, if you are president of a group or organization within your campus, everything is going to go over there. So they say you are active in your college, in your university. You are an active person. What have you done? What have you achieved? If you save money to the organization, if you raise funds with the organization, how did you promote that? Everything's going to go. That's your experience. That's something you've learned throughout. That's what you go to school for. And then volunteer experience will come at the bottom. Dates, years, all those things will go. Technical skills can come up. So objective, technical skills, and then you can highlight your experience, voluntary work, education, all the way to the back in the end. All right?
Yeah, I'd like to look at
Same format.
Let's jump on the next topic.
All right,
We're
sounds
short
good.
time now.
So if you have any other questions, inshallah, I'm available, and we can fine tune your resume and try to apply for a job. All right, let's move forward. I'll invite Brother Haris.
Ten, 20 minutes. 21.
Jazakallah khair, Hamza. Assalamu alaikum. Very good presentation, mashallah. You see, we try to put the river in a cup. So many things. So the main point, if you want to see, mostly talking to the students first, I'm still covering a little bit of the previous point. You saw the lowest salary for the student work was $19 and some was $22. Instead of working for a fast food joint or something like this, it's a great idea to get, first of all, like Hamza said, get your foot in the door. Secondly, get some experience that actually is going to work towards something. So you saw those, like he said, if you look at this, you just put that in the word student, you get the jobs and everything. Now, the second thing, which actually my topic is, and I saw students, I thought I should always cover that. My topic is about the benefits. You know, a lot of times when it comes to medical, be it California, America in general is not really the best, you know, because we don't have socialized medicine as some other countries do. Like, you know, some of our friends say, you know, how much do you pay for insurance? So with the county, the benefit is that the county actually pays for these things. You know, the benefit that we have of the medical insurance, which is very expensive. If you do work in the corporate jobs outside the county, you actually have to buy for those things, and that comes out of your salary. In the county, the benefit is that it's not talked about. Yameen Bhai has been telling me since God knows when, apply for the county, but you look at the salary and says, you know what, outside salary you get a little more. But what we don't see is these benefits, they actually outweigh the salary outside. You know, first of all, you know, as you can see, the salary. First of all, you have to be a permanent employee. They also have contractor jobs as well. But if you want to get the full benefits, you have to be the employee, for which they require a green card or a U.S. citizen. So once you are a full-time employee, you have so many benefits to you. Compensation, first of all, the compensation, as I was mentioning, a lot of the times people have this misunderstanding, which I had it myself. It took me years. And if I wish I knew what I knew, I would have come straight from college to the county, to even for the student program or something, because after 25 years, you have, the first thing that you have is the medical that I was talking, which is very expensive. That's going to be covered. That will be free for you after you put in 25 years. And that is a major expense when it comes to here, because, you know, it's like $1,000 a month or something, which is also given to you by the county. So that's one of the major benefits. You know, because, you know, here medicine is very expensive. and all that, and it's very helpful. And then even if you're doing contracting, which I did in the past, consulting, all that stuff, you have the major chunk of your money goes towards your benefits, towards your insurance, towards your all of those health benefits, all that stuff. But then the county, they have a very handsome package. If you want any kind of insurance that you want, starting from PPO, HMO, anything that you want, POS, whatever, they have it. And then most of the time, the county gives you they give you salary, then they give you money for benefits, and there's always have money. Sometimes it's left over even after you buy all these benefits, and it's not just those. We have the tax saving, the flex accounts. For example, if you are going to a doctor and you have a copay, if you want, you can take that money if you have an idea how many times you're going to go to the doctor. For example, you get your glasses or something, you get benefits, right? You have to pay, always you have to pay something extra. You can have that pre-tax, which is called the flex accounts. That's also there for the county.
Tax deduction.
In tax, for the tax deduction also, because that is pre-tax money, because when you don't have to pay taxes on that money. Also, that's a great option. Medical, as I mentioned, 2 people or more is a family. So if you have 2 kids or 5 kids or 11 kids, it doesn't matter. You covered in the family, which is an amazing benefit. The compensation plans that we talked about already, there are a few compensation in the plans that we have. Depending on the level that you are, you will have benefits, and those are the ones that they're 401k and 457. In the beginning, or the hourly positions, is 401k. Once you become what is called non-representative or a management position, or what they say is they start off as a leadership position, you get a 401k and 457k. So that's 4% matches. So that if you put in 4%, the county is going to match that. So that's like Shakeel was saying. He mentioned the word free money. So that the county gives you it matches 4% for a 401k and for the management position 457. So that 8% of free money that you get over and above your salary. And keep in mind that adds up to for 25 years service, 30 years service. There are people who have to retire after 40 years. And there's a massive amount of money that's that you can get, which unfortunately, maybe you could do it in private sector, but a lot of times it's not there. You have to do it on your own. And the vacation and the holidays, it's an amazing program. The basic you start off with 2 weeks of vacation. On top of that, there are 13 holidays, which is other than the vacation that you have. You just added 2 years ago the Juneteenth one, also that we have the 16th June. Yes, the Chavez, all these holidays. So this is, and then one other thing which is not mentioned, actually it is mentioned here, thank you, a work schedule, the flexible work schedule. We have something called 440. I hope it stays, they're trying to take it away, but basically 4 days you work and you work 10-hour days. So 40 hours a week you do it in 4 days. And you have a 3-day weekend. That is amazing. A lot of times you're going to go for sightseeing, you're going to go visit your family out of state or something. You have 3 days off. So you can leave Thursday, you can come back Monday morning or something. You can do a lot of, there are brothers who go for dawah. I myself, I go for Jamaat, we have 3 days. So you can dedicate not only just to work, this is called the work-life balance. You can not only just do work, but you can always do something on the side as well, like, for your health, for your spiritual upbringing, or anything like that. You can just, your spiritual well-being, you can use that. And that's very important. A lot of the jobs here, I work for the corporate sector too, for the IT industry, and that was never ending. It's 24/7. It's you still. I'm still on call. It's not like if you're in IT, that's kind of a set thing. But it's good that you get these things written for you. And the county really promotes the mental well-being, and that's also something that we have. They have phone numbers that you can connect to, and they will talk. Lines are, privacy is very, very, important. So for any mental well-being, your spiritual well-being, your health benefits, all of these benefits are there. And it's very important. And then there are not many brothers there too. So the idea is once we show this, we would like you to apply. And if you have any questions, let us know so we can let everybody know. Anything else?
He has.
Let's speak in chat.
So I want to cover a couple of things, which is part of the slides. I actually prepared the slides. The gentleman was not really aware what we are talking about it. But, so the main attraction for the government job is permanent job. Once you pass the probation, this is permanent job. Nobody can take, throw you out unless you make great mistake. Also, any job you come in, it's not like you have to put in your hours. They actually train you. In compensation, like he's saying, people who are from IT background, they have to work free so much. In here, anything you work over your hours, you'll get paid. Also, medical family plan it covers. These are retirement plans. Like you can have different contributory, non-contributory plans. And I'm not going to cover any other things, but these are some of the things which are saying, like vacation in the beginning, like 2 weeks, but if you are 20, 30 years veteran, then you could get like 200 hours per year. So that's a lot of hours. And now we will cover the main part of this program. Shakeel is going to cover that. Yeah. Down.
Assalamualaikum. Can you guys hear me? Okay. So I know there's a lot of information, too much information. So this is the meat and potatoes of today's event. The journey, right? When I came in county, I want to thank Yameen, who actually mentored me and also guided me why I do need to join the government. Okay, because I was working for the private as a consultant, and I was making more money in the private, and I said, no, this is too less of a salary, like almost 30-40% deduction from me. So he guided me each step of the way why I should join the county as a government employee. And I want to thank him, first of all, and just like Haris Bhai said, he was telling him for years to join the county, and then eventually he did. And now if you ask him, I think he's going to also baptize other people to join the county. So again, the journey, again, what we are here, what we are trying to achieve here is we as a member of the community, we want to be your like personal assistant, a coach, a mentor, a brother, whatever you guys think, that's what we want to be. So what we're going to do right now, if you have registered on the Google Forms that I had it on the bulletin, if you have registered it, if you have provided your name, address, or email address, we're going to reach you. What we're going to do, we will have a dedicated, like an account rep, right? When you, if you need any advice, how to apply, because this is too much information. It's not possible for us to cover it. So what are we going to do? Let's suppose this brother needs IT help, this brother needs management, somebody needs in medical. We will find out who can help you. Maybe Brother Haris is the best resource for that. So what are we going to do? We're going to assign Brother Haris to you. He's going to be your personal coach. Every step of the way, we're going to guide you. Okay, this is how you log in. Yesterday, Brother Usman was asking me, how can I log in with the Facebook account? It take me 2 minutes, right? Obviously, it's new. There's so many ways to skin the cat, what they said. So exactly what we're going to do is, we have 4 here, but there are 3 more volunteers who work for the county. They're also willing to assist. So let's suppose if we have 20 people, it's not that many. So each person get 4 or 5 people. So don't get overwhelmed. This is too much information. All we want to do is get you in the right direction. We'll help you apply 1, 2, 3. Whenever you're comfortable, then we're going to go and help somebody else. But what do we need from you? We need from you a dedication. If he asks you, okay, your target is to apply 5 jobs, you better apply 5 jobs, because we want to see the progress. If we don't see the progress, we're going to spend more time who's actually willing to put that effort in. Because at the end of the day, I mean, it's your life, your career, where you want to go, right? If you don't put your effort, just like, I mean, if Allah is watching, like if you put some effort in some skill that you want to learn, or if you want to read a Quran, you get more rewards. Everything that you do, Allah rewards you, people reward you, right? You go in front of an interviewer, interviewing something for any job, right? they see that yes, you have the skill, and then they're gonna offer you the job. So again, just coming back to this. This is something different we are doing. We have done this 2-3 times already. Usually we sit with people, show them how to apply the job. Obviously, there has been success. I'm not saying that's not success. We had forced success, and I'm gonna jump on this story time in the next slide. Brother Rabi was gonna give you some story, his personal story, but I'm gonna jump in the story time. We have so far in this community forced success that joined the county and working as a full-time job. So that's been a success. So I'm saying like there's a hope. Everybody who's actually wants to put some effort, there's a hope, and we are here. We're gonna be your secretary, brother, whatever you think. That's that work we are here for. So how we see the job market and the workforce, that you guys need to be open about this. How this program works? Again, as I said, make sure you go to that Google form, sign up, so we have your information, and we're gonna be calling you. We're gonna be calling you every week. We're gonna be calling you every month. Look at where what support you need. If you don't need the support, that's fine. We go to the next person, right? If you know somebody who's not here, again, tell them to log in, provide us information, and we reach them. Preparing profile, resume, just like Brother Hamza was guiding one brother here. This is just one sample. We will create a resume for you if you want, right? That will help. We'll help you that part. Sometimes the job bulletins, they ask like certain things. Okay, do you have this skill or that skill or whatnot? We'll help you. Sometimes just apply and just leave rest on the God. Allah will maybe open a door for you. But sometimes you don't have a skill, but when you go in front of the interviewer, he likes you, even though you don't have an experience, they'll hire you. I'll tell you the story next when I jump to the next slide. Target, apply for the job. As this, there's a saying, when you work in anywhere, right? Like you work 8 hours, 10 hours somewhere. For applying for the job, spend the same amount of time, right? Don't just okay, I'm just going to take 2 hours. No, spend same exact time. Spend 8 hours a day looking for the job, applying for the job, building a skill, improving a skill. Something you have to do just to get to the next level. This time we are doing different. We're gonna be following up with you monthly basis, weekly basis. You guys can approach me. If you cannot get a hold of Brother Harris, talk to Brother Yameen, myself. You will see one of us attending one prayer. I can guarantee you that. So if you cannot contact Brother Harris, you can reach me. We'll help you. Obviously, if you are busy, we'll set up a time with you. Brother Harris was mentioning the holiday that the county employees gave. We have 4 days holiday. Tomorrow is off, Friday is off, Saturday and Sunday. So we are here, right? So we have time, and that's what we want to basically give it back to you, to the community, how you can be part of the county or the government workforce. We have WhatsApp group. There's alerts set up that we're gonna do. We're gonna be reminding, if you're not already part of the IIT job clinics, again, on the form, provided information, I'll add you in there, so you will get some job opening. When there's job opening, we'll send that blast. Make sure you apply for this, call us, and we'll help you.
Go back.
Huh?
Go back. The slide was before this one.
Oh.
Roll the, yeah.
Okay. So I was going to present this. Actually, Rabi, he was going to present this. He's also a great success story in this community. So, and guess where he is right now? Yes, so he's at actually 911 dispatch center supporting computer support. Because all 911 calls, this is the busiest day. This today and tomorrow, because of July 4th, there's so many calls they receive. So they get bombarded. So if there's computer issues with the 911 staff or dispatcher, he's there to help them. So I'm going to tell you his story. 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, he attended one of these things. He was, again, Uber and whatever things he was doing, and he was struggling at that time. He attended, he approached Brother Yameen, myself, Haris. He got some ideas, right? And we guided him, okay, this is what you need to do. He was never took any class here. He had a Pakistan degree, and he said, how do we do it? I said, first of all, there's hope for everybody. We have seen people, they had like Philippines and Iran and different countries' degrees. So don't discourage, don't put a blocker in your mind, oh, I cannot get this. First, you need to remove all those blocks. If you have a block, remove it. Be open-minded. In your mind, you should have this, that I got this job, right? So remove everything. First of all, you have to defeat your mind that there is nothing, right? So he approached us, and then alhamdulillah, he got some temporary job for almost 29 months. 29 months he worked as a temporary position in election, supporting the election staff, taking the equipment, setting up Wi-Fi's, basic like IT support. But guess what? What Brother Hamza was saying, even if you're working for a jewelry shop, don't think it's a waste. No, you gain a lot of experience, and that what's helped him. He made some connection with some good friends within the county. And guess what? Right before the pandemic, he applied for 29 months, applying for a job, one job, another job. So many jobs he applied, he did not get a single hit for a permanent job. Right before the pandemic, he got a permanent job. And mashallah, he's working like now 6 figures. So this is in the 4 years transformation. Driving out like Uber and all those things. Alhamdulillah, he's working, and right now he's supporting a mission critical infrastructure of the LA County, the most mission critical 911 dispatch center. People trust him. He gained this valuable experience. Again, approaching one of us brother, we guided him. Again, everything is the will of Allah, but it's just the effort he put in. He put too much effort in it. In 29 months, the experience he gained, the connection he made, and alhamdulillah, he's working for a county. There's a couple of recent one of the story. One sister approached me from the group. Single mother, one kid, special need kids. Private. She was working for a private industry, a bank, and too much stress. She cannot spend more time and to the family and everything. And again, for I think 6 months she was trying, and finally she got. I had to give her some tips. Again, this is not my field, but it's generally the same concept. Put the effort, apply, get help from one of us, right? We'll guide you the step way. And she just started a month ago in a county, and she called me. She said, "There's no work. What should I do?" I said, "Okay, take this part, learn, because you came from the private. There was too much stress, but now you have to accommodate to the county culture, the government culture, because it's 120,000 people working. So in the private, they will give you 3 or 4 or 5 jobs. In the county, maybe you have a fraction of the job sometimes. So you don't have the workload. So you need to adjust. But alhamdulillah, she's happy. She got the benefit, and plus, she got the schedule she wants. Now, the special need kids, she can spend time. She asked her boss, "Can I come late?" She said, "Oh, don't worry about this. Just tell me, but stick to that schedule." So this is another story. I got many stories that happened in the past. And one more thing. I'm sorry. I'll end this for the Q&A. There was one kid, and that's why for the kids I'm talking about. There was one kid, 110% introvert, always played video game, never got out of it. And he again, we guided him. He got some internship, got his experience. He's working for a government job, $150,000. So this is a transformation within 3 years. A kid who never got out from his room, born here, introvert. So this is all possible. We have snacks and we have Isha. I want to give more time back. If anybody has a question, approach one of us. Yeah. So just to recap, the main. Yeah. Anybody has questions? Yes. Go ahead.
First of all, many thanks for the wonderful presentation and for all the work and effort that you're putting in. So all of us greatly appreciate that to begin with. I have a few questions. So is that okay if I ask like 3 or 4, or should I just pick?
I'd say because we have to do the snacks in like next 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first question is that typically the county jobs or government jobs are known to have like a long hiring process. Can you please comment on that?
Yes, so that's a very good question, and we should have talked about this. The one thing you need for the county job is persistence and patience, right? I know Brother Haris like 2 years, right?
I started, Yameen Bhai told me in early 2000s. It took me about 6 years to make up my mind. I started applying in 2006 and I got in 2012. After I got in, like after they told me we were going to hire you, I wanted a higher salary, so it had to go to CEO. It took 10 months for me to get hired. So just keep that in mind. It takes long, but once you get in, like Yameen Bhai said, you.
So patience is the key, and I mean, there's been some lucks. I know Mansoor uncle told me one of his relative got hired within 2 weeks. So it's just all luck. So this is the patience, and again, never give up. Even if you have a private job, just put in an Outlook calendar or reminder on your phone. Okay, every Friday I'm going to apply for jobs. So that's all you need to do. Any question? Go ahead.
As you said, like to remove the blocker from my head. So I'm not a citizen, as Brother Hari said, like you need to be a citizen of
No, you, as long as your work permit.
Okay. So
Work permit is fine.
That's fine.
Work permit is fine, yes. I did go on the work permit initially, and then I got my green card. So in the citizenship. The requirement is work permit or green card or this. So that's no F1s. They don't, I don't think they do sponsorship too. So I have to double check that.
No,
Okay.
no, it's fine.
They don't do the sponsorship. There's no H1Bs. Any other question? And I want to finish it on a story after this. Yeah, let's finish it.
The second question I have is that, is there typically like a hiring committee that looks at the resumes, or is it just dependent on the manager?
It depends on the position to position. Sometimes goes to the big HR and they do the initial screening. Because one intermediate typist plus, there's 5,000 apply for this. It's not humanly possible for anything. So they go through software screening, and this is something we can guide you. First of all, you need to just apply, and then we'll guide you and we'll tell you exactly what the steps for this position, what the step for next position. Sometimes they have exam, like comprehension exam, math exam. Sometimes they don't have any exam. This lady that I was talking about, there was no exam. She just submitted her resume, her degree, attachments and everything, and done. She was done. Within 4 months, she was hired.
So that's a very good question, because in regular IT, the hiring manager has the power to hire you. You know, because if you're the IT manager, you can. Unfortunately, this is not the case in our county. So a lot of times, the person that is doing the HR work has no idea about your field. So unless you have those keywords in your resume, they will not know. The interview that you do with the manager, and if they want to hire you, they still send you to HR. You have to talk to HR, and you have to negotiate the salary and everything with them. So they recruited because, like Brother said, almost over 110,000 people. So there's no way for, and then they have it separate. So that's another thing that you have to be patient about, and make sure that, because whoever's reading your resume is not the person who's hiring you. So you have to go through that.
So I want to end this here. Again, if you have learned anything today, I would say patience, persistence, and then remove the blockers from your head and approach us. We are here, resource. Again, we are all doing this for voluntarily, and all we want is a benefit. And what we want to see you next time we do this, you're sitting here and then helping somebody else. We just want you need to pass the buck to the next person. And what's the last story I'm going to say? This is the story. Somebody told me this. There was a hurricane or flood was coming, and this guy was sitting on a mound, and he was not moving, and the whole town was going, and each guy was approaching him. He said, "Let's go. There's a hurricane coming. Otherwise, we're going to die." And then one guy came. He told him, "Let's go." He did not move. He said, "Allah is going to save me." The next person came, said, "Let's go. There's a flood. You're going to die." And then he did not move. Third, fourth, and eventually the flood came and he died. He went in front of God and he said, "Oh, I was waiting for you to help me." And he said, who sent you those 4 people? Allah sent you. So the gist of the story is, again, effort is yours. Help, again, we are your secretaries, brothers, whatever you think of. We're going to help you each step of the way. So all you need is effort, persistence, patience. There's a lot of, again, as a government, so you're going to see a lot of red tapes and processes, and so confusing, right? You saw the one job bulletin, so much information. Ignore that. We'll help you. We'll help you first, second, third, fourth. Once you're comfortable, we go to the next person. Okay? Jazakallah khair, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shakeel.
Jazakallah khair. This is to conclude our program. All of us are here till Isha. If you have personal question or something, you can always come back to us. There are many things because the slides were made by me and they were not. So some of those points, if you need any explanation, you could come to me or ask anybody. Brother Talib.
May Allah reward you abundantly.
Oh, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Wa iyyakum.
We'll assist you.
Brother Talib is actually a city employee. He's in IT as well. So thank you for joining us. Thank you very much. Jazakallah khair.
Yes, snacks.
Snacks?
Oh, yeah.
All of you, brothers.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we have snacks in the back.
Snacks, yes.
I'm actually a friend of Rabi Riaz.
Let me turn this on.
Yeah.